Hello friends, welcome to Akul Mac Business Channel, and today we want to discuss about diabetes. And diabetes is a very common lifestyle disorder as people talk about it, and they don't consider this as a disease because to control diabetes you have to change your lifestyle and probably in the interim take insulin shots or some other sorts of medicines to reduce the blood sugar. So what is so special today that we want to discuss in our program? But before we actually come out with the explanation of this particular finding done by a young Indian scientist, they found a drug which will prevent you to get out of the insulin habit. But let's find out what is diabetes in the first place. Well, diabetes is a disease, we can say, because most of the people are affected by diabetes, but it is not a disease which is caused by a virus or a bacteria. It is a disease which is related to lifestyle, and because of the kind of food that you take, the pancreas, which emits the insulin in your blood, and pancreas is a gland which is not connected to any of your other organs. It gets stimulants from the type of food you eat, and based on the stimulant it actually secretes the insulin. Is very important because insulin is a element which basically reduces the blood sugar. It breaks down the blood sugar in your blood and then converts into something else so that the blood sugar does not get deposited in your liver and you don't have increased blood sugar in your blood. And if the blood levels remains high in your blood, then it can cause lot of complications with other things like kidney stone, gallbladder, heart diseases, all sorts of infection, etc. So that is why diabetes is not caused by any other bacteria or virus. It is caused by the lifestyle, and it is also known as a silent killer because you don't see any symptoms of diabetes, and one fine day you will get affected by diabetes. So it is basically a silent killer. It keeps your deteriorating your body slowly, and eventually the organs start to fail. And this is why diabetes is very common because of the lifestyle. We don't go around too much in the field anymore. We live in our comfortable apartments. So what is the news all about? Well, most of the Indians may be knowing about IIT, and this is a very simple building of a picturesque town in Mandi, and this institution is called Indian Institute of Technology, Mandi branch. This is such a simple building, and a young team of scientists who are basically working in IIT Mandi, they have found a molecule which will basically stimulate the pancreas to release insulin. Basically what happens is when the your body develops diabetes, it's basically the pancreas starts to misbehave. So they have found a compound which is called PK2. Now PK2 can be consumed orally, and it is a very simple compound. They have synthesized this in their lab, and it can be formed as a tablet which you can take every day along with your food or after food. And this PK2 compound can be directly absorbed through your intestine directly into your bloodstream. So this PK2 will then eventually reach the pancreas and stimulate pancreas to release insulin. And this is where the breakthrough comes in, because so far, since pancreas is not connected to any body part, there is no way to send any stimulant directly into pancreas. So this is a big deal because now these young scientists have found a solution in the form of this compound called PK2, which can be consumed orally, and the quantity of PK2 required can be assessed by the level of your blood sugar. By a simple test, you can actually prick your finger and find out how much is your blood sugar on that day, and then you can consume the tablets of PK2, which will be absorbed in your body, and then it will reach pancreas and stimulate it to release the insulin. Now, once the insulin is released in that number of quantity, then insulin will naturally reduce your blood sugar. So you will get cured of your diabetes, and this is why it's a very big breakthrough. And if people who are very severe diabetic, basically they have to inject insulin multiple times during the day, and these are all artificial insulin, and insulin has to be kept in refrigerator in a cool environment. So, and they have to maintain needles, and they have to maintain syringes, and they have to even though there is a device which is now available, like a pen which you can carry with you, but still it has to be kept in a refrigerated environment, and then you have to inject maybe once or maybe more than once in your body to control your sugar levels in your blood. Now, if there is a process by which the insulin can be generated by your pancreas, which has stopped producing insulin, so if there is an external stimulant which will indicate to pancreas to release the insulin, then your problem is solved. You don't have to take the insulin artificially, and you don't have to carry any kit with you, and you don't have to keep the kit in refrigerator, etc. And the life will be a lot easier, if you have this kind of a device available, and this kind of medicine available, and you can get rid of all sorts of devices. And because of this PK2, I think tests are going on. Eventually, if everything is approved by ICMR, etc., this PK2 tablets will come in the market. And once PK2 proves to solve the problem of diabetes, then pricking and taking insulin injections will be thing of the past. So that is why this is a very, very huge breakthrough type of development, and especially done by the young scientists of our IIT in Mandi. So friends, do you feel excited about this? I am sure a lot of people are diabetes and have diabetes, and they may be taking injections. So if there is a tablet available which will naturally help your body to generate insulin, will it help? Send in your comments, send in your messages, and as always, friends, thanks for watching, and I will catch you again tomorrow morning in Morning Brew. Until then, I like to say goodbye for today. Bye bye.